Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd. And in today's second video, we have a big time update on the Odyssey footage that was shown at CinemaCon. We're going to talk about it, break it down, what I like, what I don't like of this film. We're going to talk about all of that in today's video. But first, if you are new to the channel, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. We're on the road to Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, all of that stuff. So if you are into, of course, pop culture, hit that sub button, leave a comment down below. That's what we talk about here on the channel. And without further ado, let us go ahead and hop into the Odyssey footage that was shown at CinemaCon. So this description is coming at us from Brandon Davis over on Twitter. You can follow him at Brandon Davis BD. He has been killing it when it comes to CinemaCon coverage of the footage. And we have some big updates when it comes to the looks at CinemaCon. As the footage starts off with Damon's Odysseus asking, "How long have I been here, Calpso?" He questions everything, having no memory and can't remember his own son or how old he'd be, all while sat on a beach with a beard, seemingly coming back from a harsh reality. We see Tom Holland's Telemachus and John Bernthal's Milenius sit together. Milenius invites him to sit down in a politely forceful way and is questioning if Telemachus heard the story of the horse, or did you hear it from the inside? He asks, all over a dark, candlelit dinner, which prompts him to start telling the story. We cut to the horse emerging from water and aimed toward the sky. Inside of it, men are breathing through straws to get air from the water. Waves are hitting it, and eventually it is eventually on a sandy shore, being hauled to a kingdom with men inside ready to emerge. Milenius and Odysseus' kingdom with are primed to go, looking at the ceiling and walls as the men outside start to and open it. Swords stab into the walls, eventually catching one of the men, who pinces in pain, only to have his mouth covered by the others trying to remain secretly inside. Inside the kingdom's walls, the horse is propped up. A crowd is acting up outside of it and has fallen. The guards in classic-looking attire stand by, firm dimly lights the Trojan horse, and the men sneak out. The guards are taken down swiftly and simultaneously by the men who have emerged to creep downstairs, backlit by fire projecting onto the pillars of the set. The musical pace intensifies and quickens. A bow is used to take out a man atop the walls as more men climb the stairs to use swords and quietly put them away. A fire is lit. The men are winning. The music intensifies and an alarm rings out on a steel drum. It's clanged on over and over, and the music is reaching an intense peak. Elsewhere, men try to turn a large handle, breaking down a gate. It's a very dark scene, entirely possible to follow as men fight. Arrows fly with less time between each, and the mission is accomplished. The men and the music get louder until a silence takes over with the gates opening, only for a roar to ring out as the men charge through. We cut to Bernthal's Milenius telling Holland's Telemachus, "I think you know the rest." This prompts a sizzle reel of other moments to cross the screen, which show the intensity, the terror some of these people will endure, and the incredible scope of the film. The footage is thrilling, gorgeous, immediately engaging, and the exact type of experience which makes you lean forward in your seat. So that is the full breakdown of CinemaCon, the footage that was shown at CinemaCon. It looks like Odysseus is, of course, talking to Calpso. Odysseus is the main character in the Odyssey. If you guys don't know the story of the Odyssey, I advise that you go read it. I advise that it is a phenomenal story. I'm going to personally reread it before, of course, this film comes out. I'll probably start here in the next week or two reading it. But Tom Holland's Telemachus and John Bernthal's Milenius being together, I'm very interested to see their chemistry together. I'm very interested to see, leading into Spider-Man Brand New Day, how they work together, because that'll tell us how they work together as superheroes in that film. So I'm very curious on that. Also, the story that they were getting after. It looks like this was just being a kind of an overlaid type of video with storied being shown and stuff like that. So I ultimately think that this is going to be more of a narration type of film, but I'm very curious to see how, of course, the Odyssey is directed. I'm curious to see what happens, how long the film is, all of that stuff, and we definitely are getting some very nice looks at the Odyssey come closer to time. However, you guys let me know your thoughts on this video, though, in the comments down below. What are you most excited for the Odyssey? Are you excited to see Zendaya? Are you excited to see Tom Holland? What actor/actress are you most excited to see? We got a star-studded cast in this one. No Zendaya in this footage, might I add, which I thought was very strange. However, of course, that is a different topic for a different day/different video. So, if you are into Marvel, Star Wars, DC pop culture, consider hitting that sub button. That's the #1 way you can support us here at the channel. Of course, let me know what you thought of the CinemaCon footage in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.